Hey folks, welcome back. Law Creations here. Just a final reveal of my custom 1/18 scale Conan the Barbarian, a barbarian warrior style figure. It's made from that Alpha Blanks figure that I had did a review on, and it's a 1/18 scale. It was all gray. I did quite a bit of sculpting on this one, and I just ordered another one of these last night because I really enjoyed working on this particular base body. Uh, it was a lot of fun sculpting, and I think that's the majority of what I'll do with these particular figures is do some original sculpting on it and just to practice my sculpting. But yeah, so you pretty much have to sculpt because all the other accessories from like Marauders or Boss Fight, with exception to the sword and stuff, you it really doesn't come in scale with this particular figure, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But yeah, here he is all done up, guys, painted. He came out pretty good. Here's the back of him. Got the nice sword sheath, and a good sword. That sword inside the sheath is from Baron Zemo Marvel Universe. Everything else, I believe, is Boss Fight Studios. Sculpted the hair. I really would have liked to have done a better job with the hair, making it longer and just more. Maybe I'll go back and try that, but I gave him a nice axe and a real nice sword painted up. But yeah, here he is, all done up, guys. Alpha Blanks. Like I said, I just ordered another one. I'll do a more dynamic character so I can take advantage of the posability, and I'll break the whole figure down and do a little better job with the dremeling and the avoidance of paint rub, because I didn't think it would be much paint rub, but yeah, there was quite a bit that came into play. And if this figure got moved around a real lot, there'd definitely be paint rub. But I'll pose him in a stagnant display. I'll get him in a good fighting position and just display him like that. But great figure, highly recommended. Excellent figure for beginners to customize, because it just they're cheap, cheap as in price, but they're well made. It was only $6.99, so it's a good base body for beginner customizers. But the only downfall to this figure, and I'll show you right now. Now these are all on Boss Fight stands, and let's see. That's a Boss Fight Studio custom, all base body Boss Fight. And if you can see, he's considerably taller than the Alpha Blanks. But that's okay. But you know, for a Conan, you really want a good size with that particular figure. Now this here is all Marauders, and he's considerably smaller than Marauders, but that's okay. And because I can just make my own line of characters and just display them separately with that particular base body. And here is just your average G.I. Joe, which he's considerably smaller than your average G.I. Joe, as you guys can see. And let's see, last, not quite last, but Marvel Universe, considerably smaller. So he doesn't really fit in scale with your normal Star Wars, Marvel Universe, G.I. Joe, Marauders. And let's show you just the regular Star Wars Clone Trooper. He's probably more in scale with Star Wars than anything, but still out of scale. Still a smaller figure than all the others. But that's the only downside. But like I say, I'm not too concerned about it, because I have a ball. It gives me an opportunity to sculpt. It gives me opportunity to paint. It gives me opportunity to practice some skills and to get better at doing things that I love to do. So, but like I say, see how considerably smaller he is than the others. I mean, the bulk of the figure, nice. The posability of the figure, fantastic. But the height of the figure, they're really not in scale with all the other 3 3/4 inch figures. But yeah, here he is, guys. That's my custom Conan. Let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for some more videos. And thanks a lot for following along.